Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on YouTuber Hassan Campbell. This YouTuber has about almost 500,000 subscribers, 462K, and most recently he got triggered by the Cassie and P. Diddy case, the P. Diddy lawsuit. And he got triggered because, unfortunately for him, someone in the industry, the entertainment industry, when he was younger, essayed him, and I think he felt that he didn't get the same support and justice as Cassie. So when this case happened for him, like with most people, one day you saw the law case, the lawsuit was filed. The next thing you saw was resolved. And in between that, you saw so many people coming out in support of Cassie. So I think it triggered him to say, listen, when I was yelling, when I was screaming, when I told y'all that something similar happened to me, nobody rallied behind me. No one stood by my side. No one was spoke up about me because y'all don't give us nothing about me. He said it in a different way, but you get what I'm saying. And unfortunately, this Cassie and Diddy situation, it is not unusual in the industry, and it's probably not unusual, unfortunately, in the everyday life and world, right? It's so much of this going on. It's so much of it being hidden and kept under the carpet. And yes, there are different degrees and levels of it. The Cassie and Diddy was in a very extreme level. And if you read the document, it was like, wow, and OMG. But this young individual, I think he got really triggered when this case came out, so triggered that he did a live stream and was just threatening people and calling for people to come fight him. He going to take anybody on. But I think that energy was kind of misplaced because he's really mad at the abuser who did it to him and feels like the world didn't support him. But during this live, he got pow. Now, we're going to get more into that, but before we do, let me share a screen and tell you who in the industry has allegedly, did something to him, okay? And when I share this screen, many of you might or might not know who this individual is, okay? I do remember the name, Africa Bambaataa. He was sued for alleged child abuse, okay? So he's a hip-hop pioneer, and he did not, at the time of this particular article, he didn't respond to the lawsuit yet, but this was brought about in 2021. Now, I can't confirm 100% that Hassan Campbell is the one that sued him, but Hassan Campbell is alleging that African Bambaataa touched him. Okay, but I can't confirm that he is the John Doe in this particular case. But African Bambaataa, the pioneering hip hop DJ, rapper, and producer, has been sued over alleged child SA. An anonymous man named John Doe in the lawsuit filed in a New York court alleges that Bambaataa SAs him for 4 years from the age of 12 in the early 1990s. He claims Bambaataa repeatedly SA'd him and took him to locations where he says he was SA'd by other adult men. And how sad is that? Listen, guys, we're going to get more into this Hassan Campbell story. And before, let me just share a screen again. Let me share this. His YouTube. So this is Hassan Campbell, and like I said, he has 462K subscribers and 74 videos. I mean, this man racked up the subscribers and don't even have that many videos. God bless him, right? But the live I'm going to show you pieces of is this live right here that has 182K views that happened a day ago, and it's about 25 minutes. Now listen, guys, we're going to get more into this story right after this. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and share screen again. We'll get a little bit more into this story. So some at first there was rumors that he didn't survive this powing, but he did. He survived and he's fine, and the injuries were very minimal. Okay, but he did have to have surgery. So Hassan Campbell gets pow during a live stream. And listen, I'm gonna skip over that because he is still alive. Okay, and so they tell you a little bit about live streaming, which is so true. So live streaming is the closest to forming virtual parasocial relationships where people feel connected to an entity they do not have many details about. Hence, these interactions are more fascinating, considering feeling attached to the person's experiences while being detached from the person, themselves, right? So it's saying that you get connected to the people that you watch, and even though you don't know them personally, you're really detached from them. You feel like you do because you see them live so many times, right? So just during the third quarter of 2022, over 7.2 billion hours of content was consumed on top streaming portals. The stats are not an indication of whether this is a healthy parasocial relationship, which many experts say it is not. They say you should consume it, but not over consume it, whatever over consuming is, right? Because you figure before people watch so many of these live streamers, they was doing no different with watching television, but maybe television is a little more censored than what you kind of see on some of these live streams. So maybe that's a little bit of a difference. Moreover, the obsession and addiction to likes and engagement have prompted a handful of content creators to go to extreme lengths, including unaliving people, pow sprees, SA, cyber sex trafficking, CA, and more. So they're saying that, some content creators, they just go way over the top for some clicks and some views, and they don't care who they're damaging, what they're putting out there, and what they're saying. And unfortunately, a top YouTuber, Tasha K, we've seen some of that extremes with her. Will go through any means to get a click and a like and a view. On the other hand, live streams have also helped in documenting evidence and are considered critical for prosecution. One such recent instance involves a Korean streamer who was SA'd with millions of people watching it live. Okay. And today we witnessed yet another crime unfolding live. And then they said maybe because people are saying that this Hassan Campbell got pow on live stream, but they're thinking maybe he didn't. They're thinking it was all probably a stunt. I don't know. On November 19, 2023, a popular YouTuber, Hassan Poppy Campbell, was pow on his live stream, leaving thousands of viewers dumbstruck. The investigation into the pow is ongoing, and no one has been arrested yet. But in context, someone shot Poppy after he called out anyone who could fight him. However, the reason remained undetermined. Hassan is not dead and very much alive with a non-fatal wound. The YouTuber launched his channel in 2013 with over 348K subscribers till now. Like I said, he has 462, and I showed you that earlier, 62K. Okay, so this is what we know about him. Hassan Campbell was born on August 3rd, 1976. He grew up with a troubled childhood. Per his own account, he was brought up along with 5 other siblings by a single mother and a grandmother in the Bronx River houses. Now, he no longer lives in the Bronx River houses, to my understanding, but when he did this live, he went back over there to do the live for whatever reason, not sure. The mixed ethnicity family has struggled to adjust in the neighborhood and live below their means, but Campbell claims that his personal hardships were way beyond the finances. He mentioned in several of his live streams and podcasts that he was mistreated as a child with severe implications of abuse. Some sources suggest that Campbell exposed hip hop pioneer Africa Bambaataa, and that's who I showed you earlier, as a CM who SA'd him and other boys during the 1980s in New York, when he was just 12 to 13 years old, which is very sad. In other rare confessions on his Patreon page, Campbell admitted to being a former gang member for which he served a brief prison sentence. After getting out, he decided to clean his act and pursue a fresh start. Campbell lost his channel on January 8, 2013, and has covered an array of topics ranging from pedophilia, conspiracy theories, gang-related violence, gang banging, and more. He often reiterated his street cred and remains grounded in his roots. And they said the real reason was YouTuber Pow Pow unalive during a live stream. And like I said, I keep repeating, he's fine. Like he's alive, okay? Hassan Campbell was seen outside the complex in the Bronx River Projects neighborhood, yelling out random rants on the street while he was live streaming. A few reports suggest he was going on about the Cassie x Diddy settlement, okay? So this, I'm going to show you one of his, part of his live, but I showed you his channel if you want to go see the entire live.
Word to my mother, I'm willing to go all out with everybody. Everybody, step outside. I don't give a who got a problem. I'm here in Bronx River right now. Come outside, throw that bottle. Come downstairs and throw that bottle. I'm not going nowhere. Come outside, don't throw a bottle. I need to get to the hospital quick.
At the roundabout, take the second exit on Westchester Avenue. In a quarter of a mile.
Oh, this was after he had, gotten pow pow, so to speak. So he goes on different tangents, suggesting that the neighborhood is tarnished by child abuse cases and more. He says this ain't going to go viral. They're going to keep this as real small because don't nobody give a F about the kids in the hood getting F'd. I don't want to be in the industry. I don't like the industry. I totally disrespect the industry. It is what it is. Ain't nobody going to make me go nowhere. What is you all telling me? My life and my pain ain't worth nothing. Everything I went through as a child, everything I went through wasn't worth nothing. That's what y'all telling me. So he's upset that, Cassie case was settled and he had a situation and he's trying to say, what, I wasn't worth nothing? That's his rant here and his situation. Campbell further expresses his disdain, saying no one cares about individuals, especially him. My story wasn't worth anything. He's saying a different word, y'all. I ain't asked for no money. I asked for street justice and couldn't even get that. I swear to God, y'all better not say nothing to me. Everybody, I'm talking to y'all. Okay, so he's kind of blaming everybody. He's blaming the world for what happened to him, and no one listened, and he got no justice.
I see. That.
Take the second exit on Westchester Avenue.
I need to get to the hospital quick.
At the roundabout, take the second exit on Westchester Avenue. In a quarter of a mile.
Leave him. Come on, go. I got you. Go straight.
I need to get to the hospital.
I got you.
Son.
I'm gonna get you the ambulance.
Red light camera reported ahead.
Oh, wait.
Pull over. Let's just get your ambulance.
That bullet getting hot.
I know. That's why I said just pull over. Let me get your ambulance.
So the friend that's driving is saying, let me just pull over and get your ambulance. He said, listen, let's save you here. He starts insinuating an altercation. He calls out anyone in the neighborhood who can challenge him in a fight. He said, I won't back down for nobody. I dare you, ends. At around the 25-minute mark, the live stream edit cuts abruptly, and he is seen in his car instead. Campbell is heard saying to someone behind the camera, I need to get to the hospital quick. I need to go to the hospital. I'm shot, son. So according to the YouTube community page, Campbell is doing well and will be going to surgery. Contrary to popular belief, he is not, unalive. The update reads, Hassan is going into surgery and will be okay. So far, no fatal wounds, but yes, he was in fact shot. So many people have many comments, okay? And, it is what it is with him. But I think the biggest thing is that, and somebody said here, Hassan Campbell is the latest example why everyone doesn't need a platform. He would make videos about this about this or that person got their snot box rocked or their TV turned off, critiquing everyone. Then you go back to the Bronx River making threats on live and end up getting pow pow. The thing is, I think the bigger issue with this Hassan is, I think he's still suffering from a lot of trauma. I think the industry, it's a lot of shaking up that needs to happen in this industry. But I will say this, it's a lot of shaking up that probably needs to happen in the world too, because there are some individuals that had nothing to do with the industry that unfortunately things like this is happening to them also. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Chat with me in the comments, guys, and I will chat back. I'll see you in the next video.